మీరు చెప్పినట్టు ఒక ప్రాజెక్ట్ అనేది గుడ్ ఆర్ బ్యాడ్ చూడకుండా మన సోల్ పెట్టి వర్క్ చేస్తే ఆటోమేటిక్గా ఏది ఫైనల్గా ఏది రాసి ఉంటుందో అదే వస్తుంది. సో ఒక ప్రాజెక్ట్ తీసుకున్న తర్వాత ఒక ప్రాజెక్ట్ సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకునేటప్పుడు మన మ్యాక్సిమం మైండ్ కానీ మన ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ కానీ యూజ్ చేస్తాం వైల్ సెలెక్టింగ్ ఏ ప్రాజెక్ట్. సో ఆ టైంలో గుడ్ ఆర్ బ్యాడ్ అనేది మన ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ మీదే బేస్ అయి ఉంటుంది మోస్ట్లీ. సో ఈ ప్రాజెక్ట్ సెలెక్ట్ చేయడానికి మీ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఎంత యూజ్ అయింది లేదా మీ నాలెడ్జ్ అబౌట్ మూవీస్ ఎంత యూజ్ అయింది?
You go, I'll tell next.
You're asking why I took off.
మీ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఎలా హెల్ప్ అయింది టు సెలెక్ట్ దిస్ ప్రాజెక్ట్?
You mean why I took this project?
Your knowledge about movies? Or
No, I didn't get it.
No, what made you select this? Your past experiences made you select this?
Yes, see, I have only done TV. Like I've done TV for 4 to 5 years and I'm established in whole of North. So people usually know me as a TV actress and I'm very popular for that. Now when I came here, my main motive was to expand my horizons, to reach out to more and more audience. And I didn't wanted to do any other film. There were offers which were coming in since years, but when Venkatapuram was offered to me, I was like, I am doing this. This has to be my debut film because it's very important. It's very important for me as an actor that my script and my character excites me. You know, that should be a challenge to me, that you know, I want my character or my story to give me goosebumps and to think over it 10-100 times, how am I going to do it? So this character, simple girl, college going girl, but the situation and the consequences which come into her life changes her, and that's how she reacts to it. So I think the film, there's no hero in the film. The screenplay and the story is the hero of the film. And that's how when Venkatapuram was given to me, I knew that I am doing this and this has to be my first project, and that's how I approached towards here.
Okay, than cheppinattu ఒక మూవీ సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవడానికి అది డెబ్యూటెంట్ గా గానీ ఒక స్టోరీ హీరోలా ఉంటే ఆ డెబ్యూటెంట్ ఈజీ అవుతుందా? అంటే మీ ఫస్ట్ మూవీతో మీరు అలాగే చేశారు, ఏ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ లేకుండా.
అంటే ఆ సినిమా వచ్చేవారికి అంటే ఆ సినిమా రావడమే గ్రేట్ అనుకున్నాం మేము. అంటే వీ డింట్ హ్యావ్ అన్ ఆప్షన్. మాకు స్టోరీ అసలు నోబడి. వీ వెంట్, ఐ వాజ్ ఆడిషనింగ్, ఐ డిడ్ 7-8 auditions for different characters in Happy Days, and I didn't have an option. I just went, okay, Sekhar Kammula garu Anand cinema chesaru, Godavari cinema chesaru, so he's an established director. Established kaapona, he's very established, at the same time he's a sensible director. So aa cinema raavadam ante we didn't have an option. I didn't have an option to say yes or no. To get through that process was like a winner for me. So aa cinema chesaka kuda it went like a holiday, yaar. It went like a paid holiday for me.
And the same age value.
Yeah, same age group, no experience. Asal ma camera favoring close shot, mid shot, wide shot, asal em knowledge లేదు. We were completely raw, and I think and when you work with Sekhar Kammula, no, it's like ఆ కంపౌండ్ నుంచి బయటికి వచ్చి వేరే సినిమాలు చేయడం అంటే there's a major difference, because he makes you feel like family. There's a lot of positivity, there's a lot of love, you know, ఒక ఫ్యామిలీ ఫీలింగ్ వచ్చేస్తుంది. So it's been a great experience. Taravata, that's when you come out. He used to tell me, Rahul, when you get out of this project, that's when you'll not know the value of it here, because through the process of filmmaking, I became like a younger brother to him. So he said, you'll get into the big bad world of film industry, you'll tend to make mistakes. So you have to be very careful. And I was 17, ఏం ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అసలు ఏమో మాట్లాడుతున్నాడు ఇతను అని, ఏ సార్ వాట్ ఈస్ సేయింగ్ సార్, I used to joke around.
But used to be teen, right?
Yeah, we were all teenagers. All of us were teenagers, and so we didn't have we didn't know what's it, except for Tamanna. She's done only 3-4 films. Either me, and especially me and Varun, though we didn't even have camera experience. We never auditioned also. Nikhil already auditions. Only he started his journey as an actor. He was much better prepared than me and Varun. So once I got out of it, that's where what happens is, when you do something without emotions, success అయిపోతే, okay, this is easy, yaar, this is very easy, like this and pitching. Tarvata when I did my second film, see, I have nothing to blame to the producers or directors. I think for me not to get that train success around it, I have only myself to blame, because I went more with names. అంటే when Aditya came to me, Aditya had already done Boss, Nenunnanu, Aata, Manasanta Nuve, so he was a very established director. అంటే నాకు తెలుసు మేము హ్యాపీ డేస్ షూటింగ్ అప్పుడు ఆటా సినిమా పే చూసాం. సో అంత పెద్ద డైరెక్టర్ వచ్చి నాకు ఫోన్ చేసి నేనే ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తున్నానంటే ఇట్ వాజ్ అ బిగ్ థింగ్ ఫర్ మీ. సో ఐ డిడ్ంట్ హియర్ ద స్టోరీ. హీ డిడ్ ఇట్, అంటే ఇట్ వాజ్ ఆన్, హీ ట్రైడ్ హిస్ బెస్ట్ బట్ సమ్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫిల్మ్ డిడ్ంట్ వర్క్. మళ్ళీ లవ్ యూ బంగారం వచ్చే వరకు మారుతి గారు, కేఎస్ రామారావు గారు, వీ హ్యావ్ గ్రోన్ అప్ వాచింగ్ కేఎస్ రామారావు సర్స్ ఫిల్మ్స్, క్రియేటివ్ కమర్షియల్స్. అండ్ ఐ డిడ్ంట్ ఈవెన్ హియర్, అంటే వాళ్ళు నాకు సినిమా ఆఫర్ చేయడమే ఐ థాట్ ఇట్స్ అ బిగ్. అండ్ మారుతి గారు దానికంటే ముందు 3 సినిమాలు చేశారు ఈ రోజులు, బస్ స్టాప్ అండ్ ప్రేమ కథ చిట్. సో 2 సూపర్ బిగ్ పీపుల్ కమింగ్, వాళ్ళ మధ్యలో నా నాలెడ్జ్ ఏంటి, there's nothing, I'm very minute in front of him. So them offering me that film only, I thought it's a winning combination. So I did that. But then when that film didn't work, it shook me up. అప్పటికి నాకు మెచ్యూరిటీ వచ్చేసింది. ఐ వాజ్ ఇన్ ఇండస్ట్రీ, ఐ న్యూ వాట్ ఈస్ ఫెయిలియర్స్, వాట్ ఈస్ సక్సెస్. ఐవ్ సీన్ ద other side of film industry, how people respond, and the film had got a good buzz because of 2 big people coming and stuff like that. Tarata then I started taking that failure very constructively. That's when I read an interview or someone told me, okay, this film failed, take it constructively, you can turn it around. That's when I stopped doing films which I didn't believe in. First I took 6 months introspection. Do I want to continue in films? If I have to continue in films, what I should do, what is it that I am good at, and what is it that I should aim at doing it. So ee gap lo naku Venu and my director, through a common friend, he came, he narrated the script. He had a basic idea, but I told him, you work on it and come back. He came after 2 months. Then in this process, in 8 months, I started reading about films, film books. I started getting knowledge. I started doing an online course in New York and all that stuff. So I started getting knowledge about films. So I told Venu, listen, we'll sit together and we'll work on the script. So we worked for about 1 year. We worked on it for 1 year. Ee gap lo naku Maruti gar dwara Shreyas Srinivas పరిచయమయ్యాడు. So we became friends. So our time lo in 2014-15 lo there was a lot of horror films being made, horror comedies. సో అతను మంచి కాంబినేషన్స్, ఒక మంచి హీరోయిన్ పెట్టేసుకొని హారర్ కామెడీ చేసేద్దాం ఇది అదని చెప్పాడు. సో ఐ సెడ్ సమ్వేర్ 2-3 times he came to me. I said okay fine. Then when I went back home, I sent him a message, sir నాకు ఏదో I'm finding it something wrong, I don't want to do another mistake, let us wait for a good subject, let us do something different, and let us do some I'm not getting. So I know 4-5 projects తెచ్చారు ఈ గ్యాప్లో, లవ్ స్టోరీస్, హారర్ కామెడీస్. I said no, I don't want to do. I told him, see, you want to do a film? He said, I will do a film with you in a certain budget, he said. I told him okay fine, the day I am convinced about a script, I'll come to you. So okay, 1 year 2 months tarvata I took a script. By this time I had complete confidence on the script and Venu.
Okay.
I had complete confidence on the script. I knew that చాలా సార్లు ఏమైపోతారంటే when a director is narrating, especially a new director, he'll narrate something, you will visualize it in something else. When you start working, you know that you guys are both not on the same track, wavelength. What he narrated and what you visualize is completely different. And that trust factor, I wanted to gain that trust factor that he will do as good a film as he's narrated to me. I wanted to make sure upon that. So once I was 100% sure that దీనికంటే ఇంకా ఎక్కువ మా కెపాసిటీలో we cannot better the subject, I took to Srinivas. I took the project to Srinivas. ఈ గ్యాప్లో శ్రీనివాస్ నేను మంచి ఫ్రెండ్స్ అయిపోయాం. So he knew that what was my struggle and what was my thought process. It had evolved to a certain extent. So and I just రాత్రి 3 o'clock మెసేజ్ పంపించిన. One fine day, one night, I got an idea that ఇంకా దీనికంటే ఇంకా ఏం చేసిన స్క్రిప్ట్కి ఇంకా ఇట్స్ లైక్ స్పాయిలింగ్ ద సబ్జెక్ట్. So 7 o'clock he said morning, just come to my office, I have full confidence in you, we are doing the film. Then we went here 15-20 minutes here, I think మాట వరుసకి he heard the script. He said, సరే చేస్తున్నాం ఈ సినిమా అన్నాడు. So in 2 days we were in the office. That's when then we started rewriting the script, final draft, versions, ఇవంతా. దానికి ఇంకో మళ్ళీ ఒక 3 months పడింది. So almost ఒక 15-18 months journey అయింది. So then now we thought we had a good script. Then we did some changes because we started narrating the film to our close circle, people who are sensible. People who are sensible, who have opinions and who've seen world cinema. So keeping all that in mind, we reworked on the script and we were ready. Now the basic criteria was getting a good DOP. We can't afford a good DOP. అంటే very happening big DOP who charges in lakhs and lakhs of rupees, we couldn't afford. Music director, ఈ సినిమాకి దీస్ టూ పీపుల్ ఆర్ ఎస్పెషలీ ఇలాంటి సినిమాకి టు సెట్ ద అంబియన్స్ అండ్ యునో mood of the film. The DOP is very important and the music director is very important. So first the DOP came on board through Venu, my director dwara. DOP is Sai Prakash. So he did one film with Sudhir Babu called Mosagalak Mosagaru. Okay. Sahiba Subramaniam Jason. So his work was appreciated, but those films also didn't work commercially for him. So we told him that Bhaiya ee cinema ayipoyavarku you will not do any other film. He said okay, done boss. So he started getting involved in pre-production. That guy is a film school student. So he has a lot of knowledge about films. So he came on board. So me now director, me and cameraman, we started doing that. And he contributed. Actually, he's one of the backbones of the film. And we were very specific that the film should be shot in warm conditions. We can't go shoot it in that harsh light. We wanted soft light, to set the ambience of the film. To engross the audience into a feel of the movie, we wanted that. So then we wanted a very realistic. So that was very much right. Basically, a cinema DOP ante cinema camera work chases. Malli DI lo he'll get involved. But this guy has been like a co-director. He's been like one of the biggest support system for the film. That he came on board. Then a music director. We didn't have a budget for a big music director. So I met Achu through Sandeep Kishan. Through some in one of the audio functions. But Achu, I didn't have an access to him. Asala thought gur raledu. We thought we can't afford Achu. Ee gap lo ma producer dwara oksari nenu Achu subject with chestunnani. Achu said he will listen to the subject and I met him over dinner. He loved the script. He said don't care about money, I'll do this film for you. He loved it. He came on board. So some things fell into place. So ee cinema lo background plays a huge role.
Actually audio launch lo music chuse chala bagundi.
Yeah. So basically first half lo rendu songs unte vera anni big songs like 1 minute. Vera 3 songs are just 1 minute songs. Just 1 minute ante background music laga untayi avi.
Okay. Ante kadhato paatu untayi. Yeah,
there's one song, pizza song. Adi it established heroes life from morning to evening. Abbai pizza delivery boy. Just 1 minute 30 seconds. Ante various songs are like 2.5 minutes. Last abhi 2 bit songs are just hardly 60-70 seconds in the movie. So there's no much scope for the music like a regular commercial film, 5 songs, item number, but background is very important.
Okay.
So
chala pedda journey andi.
Yeah. Hi, name me Rahul.
Hi, this is Mahima Makwana.
Watch our exclusive interview
with Harshini
on iDream.